hi, didn't see you there. Welcome to my parents' basement. It is sometime on a Sunday morning. I don't know, I just woke up. And I'm here to teach you how to practice without a drum set. Now last time we talked about the three things people think that they need are sticks, a teacher, and a drum set. Last time was what you can do when you don't have sticks or a drum set. Now here's what you can do to start learning when you just have a pair of sticks. What you're going to need is basically something that you sit in front of where you've got a whole bunch of different height surfaces around you to simulate a drum set. Common solution is you get a couch and a suitcase. I prepared these earlier, but if you don't have the material to make your own, store-bought is fine. What's really important here is not that this is a suitcase. In fact, sometimes I prefer a pillow. What really matters is that there is a height difference, right? So there is, your left hand is going to be striking a surface down here, and your right hand is going to be striking a surface up here. This is your hi-hat, and this is your snare. And there's also room for your right foot to give good stomps. For starters, to learn how to play basic drum beats that if you want to be in a band, if you want to play along to songs, this is what you're going to be doing 90% of the time. This is all you need. All you need is a surface for your right hand, your left hand, and your right foot. That's it. The most common first issue that students run into when they're translating from just using their hands and their feet to using sticks and simulating playing on a drum set is that their right hand crosses over the center plane of their body. So this midpoint right here, your hand is going to be across the center of it, more often than not. You're probably going to have to start from the ground up again, no matter how much progress you made just playing on your hands and feet. That's not a problem, that's normal. And in fact, anytime you're translating something over, get used to that phase of getting used to what you're now playing on. So it's not a problem, you're fine. Now the beat. We're just going to be playing the same beat as in the last video. Your right hand going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and your right foot stomps on 1 and 3, and make sure for your stomps that you are lifting up from your hip like this. It's going to help you play your kick drum better, and also it's going to help you get enough volume and impact without a drum set to amplify you to get your body used to there being a sensation in that moment, which is really what we're trying to do. Yeah, and your left hand is on 2 and 4. The same order that we went through to learn it with just our hands and our feet. Just get used to counting out loud and saying 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then add your right foot. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then add your left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's all there is to it. Something else that I want to mention is that as you learn how to repeat the pattern over and over again, even though the pattern technically ends on the and of 4, so that's the and you say after 4, when you are finishing whatever you're playing, end on count 1. So what I just did there, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. That 1 is technically the first beat of the next pattern that you're going to play. But since playing drums is much more repetitive and much more a matter of unchanging patterns than any other instrument, you need to get used to immediately being ready to go into the next one in a constant cycle. And that's how you start to train yourself. We call that ending on the next downbeat. Downbeats are numbers. Anything that's not a number when you're counting is an upbeat. I think that there's a more complicated definition out there, but that's really the long and short of upbeats versus downbeats. Downbeats are numbers, upbeats are anything that's not a number. So in this case, upbeats would be ands. Once you've got your setup, a good goal for this pattern is to get it to the point where you can play it 4 measures in a row. So that means 4 times through that pattern, smoothly, without hesitations, and without stopping. That's the point you need to get to start forming that solid basis of timekeeping within you. Here is what that's going to sound like once you've accomplished it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. And that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, or if you would like to schedule a free trial lesson for some more personalized guidance, my contact info is below. Good luck and have fun.